I realize this is a touchy subject, but this is a really important question. Have you accepted responsibility for your healing? A common misconception about taking responsibility for your healing in your future somehow gets misconstrued into this, what happened to me was okay. It's as if by accepting responsibility for your future, you are saying that it's okay what happened to you in your past. And that's just not true. One of my absolute favorite quotes ever, and I don't know who the original person who said it was. I found it on Pinterest several years ago, and it's really stuck with me. What happened to you is not your fault, but healing is your responsibility. What this is saying is you had absolutely no control over what happened to you. You didn't ask for it, and it is in no way your fault. There is in no way is this putting blame on you. However, that part you had no control over, but you do have control and choice over your future and where you go from here. As unfair as it is, healing is your job. Healing, growth, and recovery are things that no one else can do but you. Let's pretend that I walk by and I full on punch you in the arm. I punched you in the arm and you've got a big fat bruise on your arm. I could say sorry. I could feel bad. I could maybe try to help you feel better, but there's nothing I can do to speed up the healing. The only thing that can heal is your body from the bruise. Even though it's not fair and even though it's not right that you have to go through the pain of healing because I punched you, it doesn't change the fact that your body is going to be what heals you. There's not much that I can do to fix that. Now, I am in no way excusing an abuser. I am in no way excusing those who hurt you. But what I am saying is that even if I do say sorry, even if I do feel bad, your healing is your job. Your recovery is your job. And no, it's not fair. And no, it's not right. And yeah, it's really effed up. But that's truth. And one thing real quick, I have a full video on this, which I will link to in the info card. So go check that out. But really quick, I want to make sure I bring this up. I could say I'm sorry, or I could not say I'm sorry. But regardless of whether or not I apologize for what happened, it doesn't change the fact that your body still has to heal from it. Whether I say I'm sorry or not, doesn't change the fact that you need to heal and that you need to move forward. So my apology doesn't affect the healing of the bruise on your arm. And that sucks. And again, it's not fair at all. But that's true. Waiting until someone apologizes you to heal is like punching yourself in the arm over and over and over and over again, every day, every night until I apologize to you. That's not doing anything to me, but it's taking away your quality of life. And like I said, I'm the first to admit that none of this is fair at all, not even a little bit. We as survivors have to heal from what happened to us. We have to heal from choices that we had no say in. We have to put in the work to heal. And let me tell you, this kept me from healing for a very long time because it's not fair. It's not right. It's not right that they get to go live their lives. It's not right that he gets to go live his life. Well, I have to sit here and do the healing work. I have to do the trauma work. I have to heal. I have to go through all of this so I can live my life while he just gets to continue living his. It's not fair and it's not right. But I can choose to sit here and, oh, it's not fair, and let life pass me by. Or I can go, you know what, it's not fair, but I'm going to do it anyway because my life is worth more than sitting here and pouting. And I get that that's really blunt, and I get that that's really direct and really in your face, but it's true. And this is a decision that we have to make every single day. I have to make the choice every single day when I wake up in the morning and every night when I go to bed. I have to make the choice that I'm going to choose healing. I have to make the conscious choice to choose recovery. I have to choose these things because if I don't actively choose these things, I wouldn't. This is just hard. And if I don't actively make that choice and know why I'm making that choice, I wouldn't do it. Recovery and healing is a choice you have to make every single day. Sometimes you don't make progress. Sometimes you choose not to do anything. But regardless, you're still choosing healing because you're not going back to what was. You are not, by making that choice, you're already moving forward. Even if you don't do anything to your recovery journey that day, if you just make the mental note of, I choose healing today, you're already moving forward. And the most amazing thing that I have learned is that working through this pain Working through these things has taught me that I don't have to live in this. This isn't a permanent state of being. I spent a majority of my life in pain because I thought that that's what my life would be. I thought that's all I had. I thought that it was the only option for me. It wasn't until I stepped back and took a real hard look at my life to go, okay, I don't have to live in this. I don't want to live in this because I deserve more. I am worthy of more. I am capable of more. And I am sick and tired of still living under the thumb of those who abused me, and they're not even in my life anymore. And I knew that I needed to change. I couldn't have that. I knew I was destined for more. I didn't have a choice then. You didn't have a choice then. Your ability to respond was taken from you in that moment. But now you have it again. I didn't have a choice to say no then, but I have a choice now. I can choose me now. I can choose my healing now. You can choose you now. You didn't have that choice before, but you do now. You have the power to choose you. What you asked for was not your fault. And it sucks. I will sit here and say it over and over and over again. I get that it's not fair. And I get that it's not right. And I get that it shouldn't be this way. And I get that things should be a lot different. And I get it and I understand and I relate to it. But I also know that there's so much out there. I'm still on my recovery journey. I don't think that there's really an end destination, but I know that I've come so far. And I know that every day for the rest of my life, I'm going to choose me because I didn't have that choice as a child. I didn't have that choice as a teenager. I didn't have that choice a few years ago, but I have that choice now. I'm going to choose me every day because the choice wasn't given to me then, but it's mine to take now. You have that choice. You have the power to choose you now. You have the power to say, you know what happened to me? I didn't like it. It's not fair. I don't want it, but it is. And I'm going to just move forward because I deserve more and I want more. And that's a choice only you can make. And the thing is that when you choose healing, you're taking your power back. By choosing healing, you are getting out from under the thumb of your abuser. And this is the thing that I really want to hit home. Is that even if you're out, even if you are not with them anymore, even if you are not being abused on a regular basis, if you are not taking your life back, if you are not choosing healing, if you are sitting there locked away, cowering and pouting and not wanting to heal, you are still letting them dictate and run your life. And I don't say that out of judgment. I say that because I've been there and I don't want that for you. I let my abusers run my life for 10, 15, 20 years after they weren't in my life anymore. I lived my life in fear. I lived my life in pain. I lived my life in agony. I lived my life thinking that I was God's first mistake. So I get it. I'm not saying any of this with judgment, but I want you to really hear me. You deserve to live a life of freedom. You deserve to go after a life that you love. And it's not sitting here cowering, living in fear, living in mediocrity. If you are not ready for that next step yet, that's okay. It takes time. If you are not at this place where you're ready to go after it, then that's totally fine. And I'm not judging you at all. Not even a little bit. We all have our own process. Take as long as you need. There's no rush on this. But if you're listening to this and you feel that stirring deep in your soul and you know, oh my gosh, I need more. I want more. I have to have it. I can't do this anymore. Listen to that voice. The moment you listen to that voice, there's going to be other voices that come up that tell you can't, don't listen to them. Channel this. Watch this over and over again if you need to. Go after the life that you deserve. Choose healing. Choose you. And if you're sitting here going, oh my gosh, Karleigh, okay, I'm ready. I want more. I'm ready for the next step. What is that? I highly recommend you check out my free 5-day confidence course. And the reason I bring this up is because the very first thing the abuser will attack is your sense of self-worth and your sense of self-confidence. Because if you don't believe that you're worthy, if you're not confident enough to go after a life that you love, they win. Because if you don't think you deserve more, you're never going to go after more. And I'm not about that. So this is a 5-day course, totally free. 15 minutes a day that gives you all the skills you need to build up your skill of confidence and go after the life that you deserve. This is the very first place you can start. You should start because as you build up your sense of confidence, your sense of self-worth is going to come up. And the higher your self-worth goes, the more you're going to want to put in the work, the more energy you're going to have, the more stamina you're going to have to go after this. And you deserve that. So karleighlynn.com/confidence. 5 days, 15 minutes a day. You can invest 15 minutes of your time in yourself for 5 days. That's a little over an hour. It's an hour and 15 minutes. Math. Apparently, I'm having a moment. It's been a day. But karleighlynn.com/confidence. Go get that. It teaches you how to build a skill of confidence, and that's going to be your foundation to build on as you continue on your recovery journey. And that link, as well as other links and resources, are going to be in the show description. So go check that out. Make sure you check out everything. There's lots of good stuff there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And never forget that you are strong, you are capable, you are intelligent, and boo, you are so freaking worthy.